this probably should have been something that was said last week as opposed to this week. Like he should have been out there with the 5 bald police bureaucrats or 3 bald police bureaucrats. But anyway, let's hear what he has to say.
Why today I am announcing an independent, province-wide inspection into the ability of Ontario's police services and boards to prevent, detect, respond to, and fortify their organizations against corruption and ensure integrity. Although this issue originated with the Toronto Police Service, we have since learned that other organizations may be impacted.
Oh.
And in any event, incidents like these understandably shake public trust in policing more broadly. It's important to acknowledge the real questions the public is asking and the potential effect these questions may have on their confidence in Ontario's policing system. This province-wide inspection will be conducted under the authority of Ontario's Community Safety and Policing Act, the province's policing legislation, and it will focus on 5 defined areas, with the ability to examine additional ones as the inspection unfolds. These areas are first, supervision and span of control, including how officers are supervised and how effective that supervision is. Strong supervision reinforces professional conduct and performance expectations, and it ensures that legal obligations under the Charter, human rights legislation, and other law is understood, applied, and proactively upheld to prevent breaches before they occur. Second, screening and vetting of officers, both at recruitment and on an ongoing basis as they move through their careers in an organization, to determine whether police personnel meet and continue to meet the high standards we expect, as well as the prescribed qualifications and suitability requirements.
Oh boy. Sheila, I'm loaded for bear on this. Do you want me to weigh in? And
you
then
give her.
Okay. Then. First of all, to Mr. Teschner's comments, supervision, screening, vetting, like this wasn't already being done since the beginning of policing itself. Secondly, this is precisely the wrong person to have investigating the Toronto Police Service. Why is that? Well, once upon a time, Ryan Teschner was the executive director of the Toronto Police Services Board.
Oh,
secondly,
okay.
he is Chief Demku's personal friend. Oh yeah, I have a photo right here of him at Demku's swearing in 2022, and he's clapping like a trained seal. So already, I think this investigation is compromised. I should say compromised further, Sheila, because where it really got polluted was when the police chief for York Regional Police, Jim McSween, remember Project South was a York Regional Police investigation to see how the Toronto Police Service had been infiltrated by organized crime. And what does McSween do? He calls Chief Demku of the Toronto Police Service. Why would you do that? Why would you compromise the investigation? Why would you put yourself in a conflict of interest? Why would you not think that maybe, I'm not saying this is the deal, but maybe the chief might be on the take too? I don't know. I'm not saying that, but you've got to investigate it. You know, Sheila, it's like, you know, the Crips are running a gangbanging house. And you investigate a couple of them, and then you call the leader of the Crips and you go, hey guy, we're watching you. We've got a couple of your guys under surveillance. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is good on paper. Oh, they're investigating. And interesting for him to say that this is going to expand beyond those police agencies. And then he notes, maybe we have a problem with standards. Yeah, everybody who's been railing against DEI policing has been saying this for years.
Great point.
Like, you know, like, where did you think that was going to go? I don't know. How about exactly where we said it was going to go? Where you have unqualified people who are ultimately on the take. And then I think this could be easily solved by bringing in like an out of province outside police agency. Doug Ford, pick up the phone, call Daniel Smith, tell her to send, some RCMP investigators from here that have not been contaminated by this, so that you can have at least the perception of an independent investigation, because we're still not there.
Yeah. And Sheila, what was unbelievable, I thought, was last Thursday morning in Aurora, Ontario, the headquarters for the York Regional Police Service, they had a joint press conference with YRP Chief McSween and the Toronto Police Service Chief Demkew. Why would McSween do that? If Demkew wanted to be part of that, I go, no. This is our investigation. We uncovered who's who in the zoo. You want to do a press conference, you do it in downtown Toronto. This is a York Regional Police Service event. And what was even more appalling, Sheila, is that it was all about self-congratulation. Yeah. Everybody shaking their hands. What a great job they're doing. Great job. Cops doing everything from dealing drugs to getting involved with conspiracy to commit murder. Not that we got into the press conference, because despite all this claptrap of accountability and transparency, Lincoln J and I were told by the Gestapo on duty in front that independent media was not allowed in. So we had to stay outside in the cold. Wow, really off on a good foot, eh, Sheila, if it's all about winning back public trust.
I can't even believe that he said that this could expand into other police agencies. Like, has this infected the OPP? I'm willing to bet it's affected the correction service, given that one of the targets of this gangland style attack, thrice in 36 hours attempts on a corrections officer's life, thanks to the gangs. I bet you there's a serious problem with the correction service in Ontario too. And I still don't know why they haven't called in an agency from outside the province. I don't get it.
Well, since Thursday, I can tell you 2 more Toronto police officers were suspended with pay. I'll never forget that, and we're going to give you a vacation. Stay at home, go to Florida. We're paying you. You don't have to bother checking in. And also, and I don't know the details, and I don't know if there's an actual bona fide connection. The investigation hopefully will give us this, but the Peel Regional Police Service, there was 3 members apparently under scrutiny. So I think this is the tip of the iceberg. Sheila, as I say in our business, this story has legs. This is going to go on for weeks, months, maybe a full year. Who knows? But I think this is just the beginning of what we know. And, it's chilling because the cops are supposed to be the good guys. Yeah. They're supposed to go after the bad guys. And then you see them acting with the bad guys like an enormous gang. And so far, I am not confident one iota that this is going to be transparent because of the incestuous connection between Tejner and Demkew. Sorry, that's what I have to say.
Do you even have an attorney general in Ontario? Like, where's that guy?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he should be issuing a statement at some point. Like, where is he?
Sheila, since this might involve several police forces in the province, where's Doug Ford? Why hasn't he done a presser on this?
Like, he's got a cabinet minister who, is the head of justice and policing. Like, where's that guy?
Yeah. This is shocking. And it's off to a, you know what? It's like I always say, this reminds me of a Yoko Ono concert. It starts out badly, then proceeds to get horrid. Hey, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. That's what I'm saying. But right now, this is a sham.